Look at all these watermelons. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Did you all miss me? I have not been in a video in probably 2 months.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, you know, just busy doing my thing. I've been away. I went back to Delaware for a little over a week and I had a really great time. Saw my friends and family, ate some really good food. I got to meet 3 new babies. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. And now I am back in the United Kingdom with Kyle and Sunny and Hootie.
Going through our Facebook, all the memories, it was saying like this was the time last year that we moved here. So we officially hit our 1-year mark in England.
Yay.
And when we got here last October, we were so busy trying to find a house and a car and get out of the TLF. That was Chelsea's favorite.
I never am going back to that TLF ever again.
But we didn't get to do any really like cool Halloween or like fall stuff. So today we are on our way to a pumpkin patch.
Yes.
And we're gonna check out just kind of the English version of pumpkin field here. Grab some pumpkins, maybe do a little bit of carving later. And then hopefully they got some other stuff. I think they're gonna have like cider and all that. But
I don't think there's gonna be cider here.
Yeah, just a normal farm. But this farm that we're going to is only like 10 minutes down the road. So it's real close to the house. And I don't know, we're just gonna run around for a little bit and just see what we can get.
Yeah. So now that we've hit a year here, Kyle and I have definitely talked about things that like, you know, we're used to, things that we love, some things that we're still not like quite sure about, or things that we really just miss about living in America. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is something that I noticed when I was back in Delaware, and I called Kyle and I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot stand sitting at traffic lights.
Yeah.
When we first got here, I remember thinking roundabouts were the craziest, like scariest thing that we were going to have to deal with here.
We were like too nervous to drive off base because we didn't want to hit the big one that's like right by the base here.
Right, and going backwards and like learning how to drive on the other side of the road. But oh my goodness, I love roundabouts. Yeah,
they just make a lot of sense. So the way she was describing it was like every 20 feet was another light.
Red light, and then you wait for 5 minutes, and then you go and you stop and you get another red light. It's not even like the lights are synced together anymore, like where you just hit green lights. It's red lights constantly.
It just really slows you down. To go a mile down the road, it could take you like 20 minutes during like rush hour time.
Right. So, I mean, I know sometimes here roundabouts they get backed up, especially the roundabouts that they have lights on them, and thankfully the lights on the roundabouts are really like 10 seconds long, so you move through them pretty fast and you can get some pretty big backups on them, but roundabouts are awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I think the States could use a little bit in some areas.
And I feel like they're starting to pop up more in the States, like they're building roundabouts, but definitely nowhere near as like how many roundabouts there are here.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that we really, really love about living over here is not sitting at red lights. So another thing that we're just not quite sure about, and we know there's some controversy around it because there's a Chick-fil-A here now and it's not surviving very long because the lease didn't get renewed on it. But I really think that the worst fast food restaurants are in the UK. Subway, disgusting. I will say the Subway is better here than it is in the States. Yeah,
I think it's like a little bit fresher, and they have different sandwiches, which, I mean, I don't know, just change it up a little bit.
Yeah, so Subway, not good. Burger King, down. McDonald's is everywhere, so we'll give them a pass, even though we really don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
And KFC. And the best part about KFC in the States is they have mashed potatoes and biscuits. There's no mashed potatoes and biscuits here, which is so weird. We're not like trying to hate on the fast food here, and I know fast food is not like the best food to eat anyway, but there's definitely some better options. We're lucky because we can go to Taco Bell on base, and Taco Bell is probably my favorite.
Yeah, you guys definitely need that. Just in the bigger cities and stuff. I feel like they would do really well. And that's it, probably. Like, there's just restaurants that we think that would just have like huge lines out the door because they would do so well here.
Yeah, I feel like Subway is like a good, like, it's like a healthier fast food version, where in the States they have Panera, Salad Works,
Quiznos and stuff.
Quiznos is so good.
Yeah.
Just different types of sandwiches or subs. Like in Delaware and Pennsylvania, I think there's one in Las Vegas, is Capriati's, and they have just really, really good subs.
Yeah.
And that's something that I know I miss, is having like a good sandwich.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah. But I will say that Nando's, I really do enjoy Nando's.
Yeah, we could definitely use Nando's back in the States.
Yes, I love Nando's.
It's almost like, so a lot of the chicken places that they go, like Chick-fil-A that's here, and what's the other one? Like Zaxby's down in the South. It's a lot of fried chicken.
Yes.
And so I like Nando's for like the grilled chicken aspect. So it's quick, you can get in, get out in like 20 minutes.
And their garlic bread is really good.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously that's not the best for you, but
I don't pick the healthiest options.
Yeah, we're not going for the salad. We're just going for a quick bite. And
yeah.
But yeah, Nando's would kill it in the States.
It's so good. So we're waiting in line to get into the pumpkin patch.
This place is like super packed. I was thinking,
but it's also like the first sunny day, and I feel like 14 days.
It's been super overcast and rainy. So
yeah.
Time to get outside and walk around, get some fresh air. But yeah, I was thinking small time farm and just like a field, but there's probably like several hundred cars there already. Yeah, we'll show you guys once we get into the lot.
If we don't end up with a pumpkin, it's because we didn't get one.
We'll get a little tiny one.
Yeah,
we're a little
like
late.
A Charlie Brown pumpkin. Well, that would be a big one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Christmas tree. I did ask Kyle how early is too early to put up the Christmas tree.
Now it's too early.
Yeah, I tried. He said
I think the general rule that we try and follow is after Thanksgiving. Then you can start decorating.
The Friday after Thanksgiving.
But they don't celebrate Thanksgiving here, so I wonder if like...
So really, I could say Canada's Thanksgiving already happened.
Yeah, so are we cleared to start decorating now, or
I don't know.
What do people do here? What's the timeline?
Yeah. So while we're waiting in line, I figured, just send another thing that we have learned in the past year, or something that we really appreciate here, is contactless payment.
Yes.
I almost wish our debit cards were contactless, because ours are not, and I think most places, like especially around like the base area, they know that we're American, so they have their pen ready for us to like sign it when we use our debit card. But we just use our watches everywhere, or our cell phones, because you just like tap it and it's good to go. And they bring you the card reader at the restaurant to the table, which is so nice. So it's not like I have to give them my card and then I have to go back and run it, and then you get it another 30 minutes later. They just bring the card reader over, and then if it's a restaurant that wants to leave a tip, you just press a button for the tip, and it does everything for you.
We did notice that there's like a cap. I don't know what Apple Pay has for their cap, but that's what we use.
But I feel like there's a cap at some stores.
$50 or something.
Yeah, but some stores have a cap, and then other stores don't have a cap.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really easy when we were in London, like just going around the underground and just being able to tap it when we go into a certain line, and then...
We didn't know you could do that until my mom did it.
Yeah, that was funny. Her mom actually was like, oh, I think I saw this or read it somewhere, and she helped us figure out that one. So that's super easy now. You don't have to mess with the machines. You just go run to where you need to, pop out, and then pay at the end.
Yeah.
Whatever.
There's just some things that just make more sense with money. Like the card readers at restaurants, the contactless pay, and Kyle and I both really enjoy how when you go to pubs.
Oh yeah, this is a big one. You
like will go up and order your drink or food, and you pay right after you already get your stuff. Yeah, just
give them a table number, let them know where you're sitting. That
you already
makes
pay.
So much sense. That's super easy.
Yeah, and then as soon as you're done eating, you just get up and leave.
Yep.
It's great.
Yeah, because then you're just worried about people coming out with the dessert menu and then trying to drag it on. We're like, we're just ready to go. Like, we're done.
Yeah, we don't have to wait for them to bring us our check.
Yeah.
Then to pay.
First time off-roading in your Jeep.
That's right. It's a nice day.
Alright, first mistake, and Chelsea warned me, wear proper shoes when you come to pumpkin patch, especially when it's rained for a whole week. I know, I left it by the door, so feeling bad. So this is the giant corn maze. It's actually pretty impressive, but still pretty tall. Thought it was gonna be all kids, but directly behind us you got all stuff for kids, like bouncy houses, and they do have some food. Looks like I see a cookie tent we gotta probably check out later, but we're gonna head over to the patches on the other side of this tent and go see if we can find some pumpkins. Yeah, she's gonna get wrecked. Okay, important rules, Chelsea. No kicking, rolling, or throwing. Sorry for the wind noise, guys, but beautiful day. Sun found like the only cloud right now in the sky, but
that beautiful autumn day.
Yeah, yeah.
Autumn here.
Autumn or fall. I love it. Chilly. It's time for jackets again, flannel. It's really cool. Oh, there comes some. Chelsea's on the hunt. She's got to find us a good one. Just a few to choose from. Give us another fact while we're walking, another something that's different.
Parking spots are too small.
Oh yeah, yeah, parking lots. So I know we've got car parks in some places, but just being able to park in a giant lot.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah. So I'm also realizing like we're gonna have to carry these back. We didn't get a wheelbarrow.
We're only getting one.
We're only gonna get one, or maybe two. But the further we go back in the patch, the further we gotta walk all the way back to the car.
I found something really, really cool. Garlic.
We need that one that size. How much we go through.
Those are two good ones right there.
Ooh, we got some prime candidates here.
Yeah, I like this one. I think this is a good one. That one or this one? That one's like nice and round.
Yeah, it's got a flat side though.
Yeah, but it's okay. This one's a little too heavy. I'm not carrying it.
All right, mission accomplished. Chelsea got us a nice one. We already got one back at the house I got earlier, and so we're just gonna take this one home so Chelsea can do her decorating on this one. But we're gonna get it cleaned up and hike all the way back to the tent. Alright, so at this station here, they're going to measure them, and then we just pay based on the size. I think the most expensive one is like $6, so it's not bad. But 6 pounds. 6 pounds, right. Been here a year, I should know that. Sure. Or straight ahead, straight ahead. So that was it. That was our first experience with the English pumpkin patch. It was really cool. I felt like I was back at Pfeiffer Orchard, the big apple orchard by our old house. Yeah. Had pumpkins, so it was cool. The kids were hilarious. It was funny watching them like try and grab huge pumpkins, like bigger than them. And then this one boy was walking behind his dad, who is a little bit ahead of him, and he was like, "I've got little legs. I can't
was
keep
really
up."
Funny.
Yeah, it was fun. So definitely kids are having a blast, getting dirty and just climbing up all over the bouncy house and stuff. But
I mean, yeah, and expect it to be money. It rains here every day.
Yeah, I mean, it even said on the website like wear wellies and wear some good boots, and definitely forgot mine, but it was good. It was neat.
Yeah, fun day.
So we're gonna head back to the house now and start doing some carving. We'll catch you guys in a minute. All right, we are back at the house. Got our pumpkins all washed up, and Chelsea's looking a little serial killer over there.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
So we're gonna dive in. Just being a butcher block table, we figured we can get it messy instead of like laying out a bunch of paper. This is probably my favorite part, is just cutting out the top and then pulling in all the seeds and guts. My So one of the things that we noticed that is really cool about England is how dog friendly the country is. So just everywhere we go, people have their pets, and we talked about that, about trying to get Sunny and Hootie to the part where we can take them to like, you know, a public place where they won't freak out and chase everybody down and all that. But even at the pumpkin patch, it was just really cool to see everybody with their dogs walking around and, you know, just very well behaved, but just having fun too. So that's something I think in our second year here now, we're going to try and work more on just taking them out. So
one thing that I really love here is there are so many different types of like hard ciders. I do miss apple cider a lot. We didn't see any today. But just hard ciders in general, there's so many different flavors. My favorite is the lime ones. Old Mount. I like Old Mount. I like all of them. I mean, there's so many different ones. I'm not really a big fan of Brother. I think it's a little too sweeter and syrupy. But they have like a lime flavor one. So good. Yeah, especially in the summertime when it was like really, really hot. It was just good, nice, refreshing. Yeah. So that's cool that they have that here. But one thing, we went to the pub down the street that just opened. It's brand new, and it's cool because we get to walk to it.
Yeah, we finally have a neighborhood pub there.
Everywhere we go, they have gin. So I really wanted to try gin because it's big here. So I asked the waitress or the bartender what kind of gin drink I should have because I've never had it. And I said, it's so popular here, I want to try it. And she said it's actually a relatively new popular thing here. It's not that.
Yeah, it's recently picked up, and so when we first started seeing it, we just figured it had been well established and everybody drank gin or had some kind of gin drink that they liked. But she's like, no, it's just kind of a craze that took over this last year. So
yeah,
it's neat.
Yeah, so I got a gin drink. It was okay. It kind of tasted like perfume.
Yeah.
It was very floral.
The thing that Chelsea, I think, is missing the most is orange-flavored vodka that we use to make our crushes.
That makes you sound crazy.
Yeah, well, just when it comes to making a drink, especially summertime wine. So we found a website where you can order them, and you have to be here, obviously, for when they deliver, which is odd to me that you could order liquor online. I don't know if you can do that in the States, if that's come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just have to have an adult sign for it, but that was cool because we were able to find she likes the Absolute Mandarin. It works really well with the crushes, so it's not hard, but that would be cool if it were in the convenience stores or
even on base.
Yeah, if they had it on base. I think I've seen lime and some
other flavors. Whipped.
Yeah, but you guys got to get Mandarin over here. It's so good. Okay, so we got them all. What's over here? We got them all cleared. I'm doing the old school way where I just have a stencil and I'm just gonna cut it out. Chelsea is bringing in some power tools to this one. First time I've seen it, but she saw some pictures online of a whole bunch where they just have different holes and patterns through it. So we'll see how this goes.
I can't figure out how to get this one out. Oh, thanks.
Hopefully this one doesn't end up with us taking a trip to the hospital. So. Alright guys, that's it. That's our episode. So thank you so much for sticking with us. We promise that we'll start uploading on a more regular time. We had a good break, so time to start getting back at it, trying to travel a little bit more and taking you guys along. So we're going to show off our finished products here, and I'll cut the lights in a minute. But hope to catch you guys on the next one, and we'll see you soon.
Don't forget to give us a like.
Yes.
And subscribe.
Alright.